What up, HPT? Let's get this money. Let's get this money. We've had a phenomenal week, especially following yesterday's beautiful price action, right? So today we're going to go into the day like we always do, okay? It's very important that you approach every day the exact same way. This way it's not special, right? This way it's not like bigger than it really is. Okay. I'm always reminding myself, right? My main goal today is just to identify opportunity and execute flawlessly. So that's exactly what we're going to do today, guys. I'm super pumped to have everybody here on this live. So let's break right into the pre-market plan. Let me just give a quick shout out to everybody in the team. Let them know that we are live. Okay, we are live. Let's get it. And I'll throw the little link. Where's the link at? Copy. Bam. And just so everyone knows, I'm going camping. I'm going camping this weekend. So the webinar is going to have to be pushed to Sunday. And if everybody that we got scheduled for our one-on-one sessions, I'm not going to be available until Sunday. Okay. So I just want to throw that out there. So, all right, guys, let's get this money. So first things first, let's break down the pre-market plan. Okay. So every day I have a very simple way to approach the market, right? This way, like I was saying before, nothing gets confusing or out of the ordinary, right? We got to view the market the same way. I'm watching EOD. I'm watching previous day high. Obviously, upside targets are going to be pre-market high and above. Notice where the 1 hour trend is. We are below it. You guys see that blue line, okay? That's the DEMA, double exponential moving average on the 9-day, okay? If we find buying acceptance above this moving average, we are going to cook, okay? We're currently below it. So I'm going to be watching to see if buyers can get price back above that moving average, okay? And on the contrary, if sellers show up to the market and we see strong HPT bearish criteria off the open, okay, moving average cross, RBI, GBI, I want to see the orb get respected. I'm looking for short plays targeting EOD 62757, which was a very important level yesterday, okay? Check it out. Look at it. Ready? What is that? 62757. See it? You guys see this yellow line right here? It's critical. That is critical. 62751, we'll call it. Okay. So that's going to be my first bearish target. Okay. And then any selling pressure below that level, we are shorting the market down to previous day open print. Okay. See, that's literally how I approach the market every single day. Identify who's controlling the open and trade with them. If it's buyers, we're going long. If it's sellers, we're going short. So yeah, it's looking absolutely beautiful right here. Quick little recap on yesterday. I know a lot of you guys were with us when we recapped it last night, but I really just want to break down the importance of execution. Yesterday, I took a long play right here, and it was a loss. Okay, we took a long play. We were bouncing off orb. We had a beautiful red bar that was ignored. We had a pretty healthy trend. I got to take it. Okay, didn't continue. So price falls down. We get the battle here at previous day open print. And then price rallies and we get another beautiful entry, right? So once again, if I allowed that first trade to go, I don't know, I'm going to wait, right? Oh, I took a loss. I don't want to take another loss, right? All that negativity that goes to our mind, right? If we allow that to keep us from executing, we would have missed out on this 120% move that we caught all the way up to 62751. Okay. So no matter what happens, guys, we can't control it. All we know is when our criteria is present, we have pocket kings. Okay. If me and you are playing blackjack and you have pocket kings, you are going to put money on the line. Okay. Does it always win? No. Right. It's got a pretty good risk reward ratio. So once again, we're going to trust the data. Okay. We've been collecting data for the last 10 months on our strategy. Okay. So for anybody that wants these data reports emailed to them on a weekly basis, click the link below. Okay. 10 months. We're on our 11th month of accumulating data. We're currently sitting at an 81% win ratio. Okay. So once again, We are going to execute the strategy. In this way, we could stay patient. This, like, dude, guys, why wouldn't I want to be able to just sit back, allow the market to show me my criteria, and then act? Okay. We pull the guesswork right out of all of it. All right. So click and check this link out. It's extremely valuable. And we are only taking 3 more members in the month of July. Okay. 3 more members for the Trader Bootcamp special. I've gotten so many people to join that it's getting very hard to schedule the one-on-one. So I can only take 3 more members for the month of July. So check this out. This is a year full access, $150. And guys, I'm telling you right now, it is not going to be around after. I might change it in August. I'm not sure yet. It depends. But basically, the value is increasing like crazy over here at HPT. So there's going to be a lot of restructuring going on to how you actually get involved with the Discord, okay? But for now, you can join, take advantage of this. It's a super valuable resource. It's great for new traders that have been in the game. It doesn't matter. You join, you're getting full access for a year. You're getting one-on-one sessions so that you can master this strategy, okay? Super valuable resource. Check this out. Extremely effective. And this is the same strategy that you're going to see us trade today, okay? Open print, moving average cross, RBI, GBI, okay? So real quick, one thing I like to do before every trading day is remind myself what's working, okay? I like to go here in the, see, we've been collecting data for over like 2.5 years over here at the Discord. So for all premium members, you have access to this, okay? Let's look at some of the trades we took this week, all right? So check out this trade right here that we took the other day, right? I like to remind myself exactly what it is I'm looking for, okay? Open print or a critical level. This is previous day high, low, open or close, okay? I'm looking for that moving average cross. I'm looking for that RBI, GBI. Look at this. Price rallies up to end of day, okay? We get a red bar to get ignored. Right here, we now know buyers are showing strength, okay? We don't want to trade with sellers after we get an RBI. We want to stay on the dominant side. How do we know it's dominant? Because the RBI and the GBI. Also, this always shows us exactly where we need to stop out of our positions, okay? It's like, listen, there's no point in kidding yourself. Why would you ever want to get into a trade and not know exactly where you got to get out of the trade? Mark Douglas told us the best, okay? Look at that. Look at, I keep this book right here on my desk, Trading in the Zone. This book changed my life. And in this book, he tells us we must always predefine our stop loss, okay? And this means, listen, you don't got to complicate it. I'm only ever risking 1 bar. And on my winning trades, I'm making 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars. Okay. This is a healthy risk reward ratio. And this is a great system to help you implement it. That's what we're all about over here at High Performance Trader. It's all about your system. Okay. You don't rise to your goal. You fall to the strength of your system. And this is key. This is everything in life. It's not just trading. But yeah, this is the week so far. Yesterday's trade was just beautiful, dude. It was just glorious, just beautiful move. We had clear upside targets. And guys, you guys know my favorite indicator in the world is the moving average, okay? And that's what we're going to be using today, all right? I'm going to show you guys how I really use that moving average to actually pull the trigger and get into the trade, okay? How I use that moving average to actually hold onto my trade or get out of the trade, okay? Your moving average is your most present tool, okay? We could look at price, we could conjure up a scenario, but the moving average don't lie. Men lie, women lie, the moving average does not lie, okay? So that's exactly what we're going to be using today, and we're going to execute, but yeah, this was last Friday's trade. Okay, let's just go over it. Open prints established. We get selling here in the beginning. There's no criteria, no trade. Okay, I never make a move until my criteria is present. So once again, price rallies up. We get a nice push here above previous day low, and then we get that red bar right here that got ignored. This candle was green. Ignoring that candle, we don't wait for it to close. We go, okay, buyers push price above the previous high. If sellers were strong, they wouldn't allow that to happen. Therefore, that's where we get into the market, and our stop loss went right below, and we caught that glorious move all the way up to previous day open print. Okay, so that's the goal today. That's exactly what we're going to be looking at. Once again, take advantage. We're taking 3 more members on the Trader Bootcamp special. Super valuable resource right here, and check out the website. I mean, very good information here. Great presentation right here of what it is we trade, and a bunch of questions and answers about what it is we do over here at HPT. All right, so SPX. These are my levels here on SPX. I'm watching PDH, EOD. I'm watching 6284, and I'm watching previous day open print. Who we got? We got Roderick. What up, Roderick? We got Darren. We got M Dizzy. What's up, fellas? We got 5 more minutes until the bell. You guys feel that? It's gonna be a great motherfucking day. Okay, it's gonna be and you know why it's gonna be a good day? Because we're not going to entertain any garbage. Okay, like we have a lot more control than we think. Like there's nothing worse than when good luck today, right? Like no, there's no luck involved. Okay, we have full control over the decisions we make. Obviously, we want to see good price action, but if we don't get it, that's fine, because we know how to spot chop. And when the market's choppy, we sit sideline patient, allow all the impatient traders get smoked. And then when large money comes and takes all the impatient traders' money, that's where we hop on their back and kill it. So that's my perspective going into the day. Okay. Going into the day, my goal is literally to allow the market to present healthy opportunity and then execute accordingly. Albert, what up, stud? I love you guys, man. This is going to be good. Let me see here. I'm going to try to get some more light. Your boy's going camping this weekend. I'm literally going camping in a tent, and then which day? I'm going to Texas for a full week. So from the 30th to the 6th, I'm going to Texas. I'm actually just going out there, see some family, and honestly, I might be moving here next year. So I'm just kind of doing some traveling. So if anybody is from Texas, make sure you get a hold of me. I would love to get up with you. But I'm going to be down there next week. I'm probably going to be doing some, we're still going to be doing lives and all that. We're still going to be trading. But yeah, we're going to be going down to Texas. So it's going to be good. All right. What am I looking at? Look at that 1 hour. Okay. Look at the 1 hour 9. Y'all see it? Y'all, I'm gonna have to talk with the Texas accent. Shield. What up, stud? Trading in front of the campfire. Yeah, dude. Literally, I'm gonna literally have my laptop. I'm gonna have my niece and my daughter, and we're just gonna be doing our thing. And my wife. But all right. What do we got? We got 2 minutes. I'm gonna hit the head. I'll be right back. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Who we got? Fabio. What up, Fabio? Fabio's my dude. Fabio, bro, I love you. You're my boy, man. All right, let's get this money. Let's go. What we got? 5 seconds. 4. Let me check news real quick, guys. What do we got here in news? Let's see here. In the Discord, you come over to announcements, and we will see here. We got 10 a.m. consumer sentiment. Okay, let's get it. All right, so SPX, we are opening very high. You all see the gap. Okay, gaps tend to get filled, but we must identify weakness before going short. Okay, so that's something that we're going to see here. All right, first thing I do every single day is I label open print. Open print is the 930 bell price, okay? We got that nice push here from open print. We got a GBI, but we have no moving average cross. Therefore, I am patient. We're right at the 50 here too. Beautiful. 1 hour 9. This could get a little tricky here. Let's get a little tricky, but you know what? We like tricky. We know what to do when the market gets tricky. Okay, we stay patient, and you guys know it. We stay diligent. Diligence wins each and every single time. Okay, diligence means you are ready to execute, but you are not eager to execute. There is a difference. Okay, being eager leads to inconsistent results. Okay. All right, bam, let's get it. Watching that 1 hour 9 here, I want to see who defends that. Very nice push, getting that crazy battle. Tesla, where you at? Where's my boy Eric? We might be trading Tesla today. Very nice push here on Tesla. All right, Tesla tends to get these violent moves in the morning that get sucked up, okay? So let's stay patient and see what happens. Look how extended we're getting from that 1 hour too, okay? This is stuff you want to be careful entering long on. Price is rallying into previous day high, but we're pretty extended here. So I'd rather see a pullback into that 1 hour. Getting a lot of movement here on Tesla. We got Elon Musk starting his own political party. Dude's an animal. Straight animal. Waste no time ever. All right, so we got pre-market high up here. I get a lot of questions about pre-market because I don't often chart pre-market high. But, you know, it's just like any other level, guys, right? Like, yes, the pint numbers have more volume. So I don't tend to focus on pre-market high and low only because I don't want to be making major decisions off minor levels, okay? Like, I'm not saying that pre-market high and low is minor. I'm just saying, though, if it gets too noisy, stick with your pint numbers, okay? And that's just what's worked for me. It's not that noisy to the upside, meaning there's not a lot of levels, so I will definitely chart it. Yo, Friday's the best. Last day of the week. We literally get to smack the market last day of the week and then like just get in, crush it, and get out, and then just like go have a great weekend. Like, dude, being a trader has got to be the best thing in the world. That's another thing too, guys. Like, I'm sure most of you could probably relate to this, but like you can easily manifest a really bad day on the market. Like it's very easy to get in your head and be like, oh my God, it's Friday. I just want to make money and be done. And then next thing you know, you just blew your account. Okay. So take a step back. Never go full retard. Okay. Take a step back and go, okay, right? Like, what are we doing? What is it we're actually looking for? I literally, like, I used to have to calm myself down. Okay. Just because it's Friday, yo, I know we're excited, but the thing is if we don't follow our approach, we're subject to lose money. Okay. So let's just allow this market to paint here. Tesla is pushing right now. Let's see what that daily time frame looks like. Oh, what? You guys seeing this? So here on Tesla, what's the high here? 32558. Let me fix that here. This is 325. Okay. So we're coming into a major level right here on Tesla. Major. If buyers take this level, we're going to get a push up to 32952. Okay. But if sellers take it, we're going to get a strong pullback. So let's see what happens there. Not much selling going into it. So I'm actually a bit curious to see how sellers react here. We got a pocket in between price and the moving average. Okay. Bit extended here on the 9. All right. SPY. Let's look at SPY here. What's SPY telling me? All right, we have fallen below open print. A pullback to previous day high actually makes a lot of sense here. What I'm trying to figure out, though, is, yes, a pullback to PDH, yeah, that makes sense. But what's it going to look like if sellers take it? That's what's going through my mind. If sellers take PDH and EOD, we have a lot of potential to the downside. I don't want to get ahead of myself, though, okay? I want to let the market tell me. All right. All right, getting some strong selling here. Coming up to that 1 hour, okay? 1 hour 9 is key. Let me see what that inverted chart looks like right here. Ooh. Inverted chart's looking a little bullish. I've been getting some questions here about the inverted chart, and this is exactly what I use it for, okay? So I'm looking at the chart on the left, and I'm going, okay, sellers are showing up, but the market's been pretty bullish. So, you know, I guess you could say it's easy. It's very easy to lean towards longs, okay? I'll whip out that inverted chart and go, all right, prove me wrong. And it's starting to prove me wrong a bit, okay? Like if we get a moving average cross and criteria, that's good to the upside, which means this is the inverted chart, which means shorts make a lot of sense, okay? So this is why I use both charts, okay? The regular and the inverted, because the inverted is going to kind of make sure I'm objectively looking at price action, okay? I'm not like assuming anything. If it looks good on the inverted chart, that means I'm just not seeing it correctly. Chris Beckwith, what up, brother? It's one of my boys right there. One of my boys, Chris, coming in live. Let's get it. Todd here? I ain't seen Todd yet. Todd, if you're here, say what up. All right, let's see. I'm waiting for Todd and Eric. But I appreciate all you guys coming today. It's going to be a really good day because we're going to execute our approach. You know, we're going to stay patient. We're going to stay in that flow state. We're going to be like water, okay? Bruce Lee says be like water, and the reason he says that is to be formless. Eric, what up, brother? There's my boy. All right, let's get it, E-Rock. Do me a favor. If you see anything wild on Tesla and I don't see it, just let me know, okay, brother? That way we can just execute that bad boy. All right, let's see here. Now, once again, this is one of the most important parts in trading, if you ask me, and I call it acceptance, okay? Acceptance, number one, is looking to see who's controlling the current price action. And number two, acceptance, is you being okay without participating in a moving candle, okay? A lot of times we see this and we go, oh man, I'm not a part of it. I'm missing. You're not missing anything, okay? You are staying diligent. You're waiting for your strategy. Now, just because the market's moving doesn't mean you should be making money. Actually, I like to believe only like 10, 15% of the time should you actually even be participating in the market. Okay, so I always try to remind myself so I don't get restless there. All right, let's see. Contracts aren't that expensive, so that's pretty cool. All right, so now I'm going to ask myself, right? Like, if I get my criteria to the downside, am I going to take it? Well, number one, if I get my criteria, I got to take it. But let's see here. Let's just see what that daily is telling us, okay? The daily time frame, we had a very strong candle yesterday. It wiped out all this redness. Notice where the 9 is on the daily, okay? It's lining right up there with previous day high. That PDH and EOD is going to be a very important spot right there. So let's see. Let's see what we get. I like where the 1 hour trend is. Okay. I like that we're on it. I don't like how flat it is, but that's okay. Is what it is. Getting a bit of a battle here at the 50 as well. We got 4 more minutes until orb is established. Orb's a little tricky. I'm not going to lie. Like, yeah, I mean, the methodology is pretty simple, right? Identify the first 15 minutes and then trade based off it. But as I'm collecting data on orb, this is exactly why we collect data. I'm noticing I haven't specified a clear entry criteria for orb yet, right? Do you get in when it breaks it? Do you get in when the candle closes above it or below it, right? There's a lot of different ways people trade it. So I'm going to be doing a bit of a deep dive into the data for this month once the month's finished. And I'm gonna really digest what I believe to be the best way to trade the orb. So that's gonna be pretty cool. $10 a.m. All right, 10 a.m. Look at how that 20 got respected right there too on the 1 hour EMA cloud. Okay, let's see. Damn, Tesla's coming through right here. We got a really strong red candle followed by, it looks like this green candle is going for it right here. I don't like where that 1 hour trend is. But Tesla's looking very good for longs. Not yet, obviously, because we haven't shattered that previous red candle. But the 5-minute trend's looking pretty good. We're a little extended there, though. So that's a trade. That's something where if we do get a red bar to be ignored right there, I would just highlight the area of value and see what a retest looked like. All right. Patience. We're at the 1 hour 9. Okay. Let's see here. We're at the 1 hour 9. We're falling below that 50. Okay. Orb is going to be established here in about 20 minutes. Or I'm sorry, seconds. No RBI or GBI yet here coming into some critical levels. So that's very important. Okay. That means, yeah, there's some selling pressure. but we haven't seen buyers actually get kicked out of their positions yet. Okay, so that's important. Moving average cross right here. All right, if I get a GBI, do I take it? Do I take it? The data tells me to. But let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get it. We're at the 1 hour 9. My first target would be end of day, or my first target would be PDH. My second target would be end of day. I don't really. Well, let's see if we get it first. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. But if PDH and EOD snap, this could get very bloody. 5-minute trend looks pretty good. We're at the 1 hour 9. What's Tesla doing? Tesla, we're rejecting that level a bit. I'm very interested to see how buyers act right here. This is going to tell us everything we need to know. Tesla with that violent move, bro. Tesla, like literally out the gate just comes in extremely strong. And then it like kind of withers away sometimes. All right, look at these buyers here on SPY. Now they rushed it a little bit. It wasn't off previous day high. It's right above it. Once again, we got that inverted chart over here on the right. We're at that 1 hour. Yo, guys, listen, I'm telling you right now, whoever takes this, like whoever actually defends this 1 hour trend, this 1 hour 9 is gonna play hardball. I like seeing these buyers right here. I really like seeing these buyers. But so far this is chop. Okay, like this is chop. There's nothing. There's my edge is not present. My strategy is not here. So far this is chop. This is how we avoid trading bad market conditions. Okay, this is important. This is why following the strategy is so beneficial. It's not that you make money. Of course you're going to make money. It's got an 81% win ratio. But what really serves you is it keeps you from trading garbage. Okay? Talk to the traders on the team this week. Guys, how many, like we were able to avoid a lot of bad trades because of how patient we are and how we just wait for the approach. It's key. What day was it? Right here. Hold on. Yeah, right here. I was like, oh, guys, maybe I was like, if we get an RBI, I'll go long, right? Look at the next candle we got. This thing just sunk. If you just got in based off the moving average, you'd have been crushed right there. But instead, we got in right here because the RBI GBI. Okay, so it's just way more effective. Ooh, guys, look at this. Look at this. Where's my buyers at? Where, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, if we get acceptance here above this blue line, we have no upside target. I'm just saying. Inverted chart. Would you be going long here? No. Okay. Therefore, shorts are starting to kind of fall out of the question for me here. Let's look at SPX. SPX bouncing off the 1 hour 9, coming into open print. Let's see what happens. Tesla, what are you doing? Damn, Tesla just gave a beautiful RBI right there. Look at that, Eric. All right, I'm watching a retest here on Tesla. I really like buying pressure above 32558. I like where the 1 hour 9 is. I like the 5-minute trend. Tesla looks really good. Tesla looks really good right now. Look, we're literally above this resistance here. All right. Boom. Rally. What are Tesla contracts going for right now? SPX coming right into open print. That's the battle right there, baby. Whoever takes that, listen, that's how, like, when I'm saying we need to watch what large money's doing, it's going to happen right here. Dude, look at Tesla. Tesla right off previous day open print, too. Boom. I just like seeing it. I just like seeing it right there. Clean RBI right there. Red bar ignored. Pretty healthy 5-minute trend. Okay. Dude, Tesla contracts at the money right now are $180. Do you guys understand on 0 day? Tesla's contracts literally go up to thousands, like $1,000-$2,000. This is why I love trading Tesla on Friday. It's like trading SPX, but with way better risk. Like it's not as volatile. It's not. Ooh, look at sellers here on SPX. Let's see. Let's see. RBI right here, and I'm going long. Look at Tesla cooking. Yo, you guys see this? All right, this is chop. Stay away from this. This is garbage. Okay? We're getting back and forth moving average crosses here. That's garbage. I'm watching Tesla. Look at that. Well, ready? Look at SPX. I bet it looks clean on SPX. Look. That's an open print rejection there on SPX. Fire Tesla trade right there. Red bar ignored. Boom. Now we're getting a push. Should have took that. Look at the 1 hour. This thing's exploding. That is exploding. All right, ready? Look at SPX. We're getting a clean green bar to be ignored right here. I just don't like the current state of SPY. So this looks pretty bearish, though, right here on SPX. Let's just stay patient and see what we get. And we're playing with that orb, okay? Let's see what happens here. We're literally just bounced off previous day high. Remember earlier when we came into it, I'm like, yo, buyers rushed it. Buyers rushed it, okay? So let's see here. We're now coming into PDH. Let's see how buyers react right here. Tesla for the win, dude. Look at that. That's all right. I'm not sweating it. See, and this is the best part. This is the best part too, right? Like we're gonna miss setups, we're gonna miss trades. How you deal with that is very important. Okay, that shit don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything. Yesterday we literally took a loss, and then the next trade was 120% ROI. Like anything can happen. It all what matters is how you are viewing the market. You have control over how you are actually perceiving the information and executing. This is bearish here on SPY. I just don't. It's just too choppy for me. Too choppy. Just a little too choppy for me right now. Staying patient. Tesla's probably going to rally right up here to 32952. Shout out to anybody that took that. If anybody took that. That was beautiful. Red bar ignored. It was just the risk on that was probably a little too large there. SPY's definitely giving me bearish vibes here, but we still got a little bit to go. Still got a little bit to go. Let's see. Very nice push. And like, we just got to ask yourself, right? Like, what's the market actually telling us right now? Well, open print had a lot of selling. Price came back into it. And sellers were strong enough to show us a GBI. Okay. These are very important levels. Very important level right here. We got consumer sentiment in like 5 minutes. One hour trend. Look at where the blue line is. Dude, that was just so beautiful on Tesla. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Right off the critical level too. I was sleeping on that. I was sleeping on it. I switched back over to Tesla right when it was happening. That's okay. It's cooking. Once again, this is why our strategy is very effective. You know, it's going to keep you patient. It's going to keep you away from bad market conditions. And it like helps you gather the correct information, right? Like we did get a GBI right here. We did get a moving average cross. This is bearish. Like if it sells off, that like I would have to log that in the data report as a winning trade, right? The criteria is present is what I'm saying. I just don't like the back and forth moving average crosses. It's just that at EOD and PDH. Let's see what that inverted chart's telling us. Ooh. Ooh. Look. Off open print, red bar, ignored. We're about to blow through it. I'm going to be looking for a retest at this GBI chart on the right. You see the GBI? If we blow through it, I want to see a pullback or a retest into it. We have a very flat 1 hour trend. So any violent move is probably going to lead to some sort of snapback. So let's just stay patient. We got 2 more minutes until news. Two more minutes until news. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Patience is key. Let's see here. Struggling with that orb. You guys see the orb, right? First 15 minutes. Struggling a little bit here. And honestly, like, look at Tesla. Boom, right into 32952. Got a little gap there, a little pocket. Let's see if we can get some market structure. Got 1 minute here. 1 minute. Tesla came into a very important level. Market's probably going to sell off like crazy here in the next minute. Watch. Got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Yo. That's why we stay patient. That's why we stay patient, baby. Let's see what we get. This level is too important to be rushing into stuff right here. Now, remember, we're getting a lot of back and forth, so I'm still not ready just to hop in. I want to see somebody take control. Yeah, Eric, that's the daily. The 32952. Ready? Check it out. If I pull up the daily time frame, it's right there. It's 627's high. Boom. Straight to it. All right. Watching this chop fest we got here as we come back up to open print. Yeah, this is looking a little garbage, but you know what? We're not going to get discouraged. Okay, market. Like once again, what's our main goal every day? Identify healthy opportunity. Okay, so when we're identifying unhealthy opportunity, we're actually still doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. Okay. Think of the old Josh. The old Josh would have went long here, short here, long here. I'd have already been down $150, $200 on the day, maybe more. Okay. If just because the market's moving doesn't mean you have to participate in it. Like traditionally, we're brought up to think, oh, the harder you work, the more money you make, right? The more trades you take, the more money you make, right? No. Trading's all about execution. It's all about timing. It's all about, like, I literally used to sleep until 11:30, like 5-6 years ago, just so I would stop being ultra retarded in the market open. Okay. Like you have to, because I couldn't control myself. You have to be okay with looking at price and not doing anything. Okay. A GBI here is actually really bearish. I just don't like the price action. I don't want nothing to do with this right now. Nothing. Look at the wick there. Range on that's 80 cents. Tesla, what are you doing? Damn. Tesla in the next target. Look at the 2-minute here on Tesla. All right, so ready? This is important to talk about. You've missed a move, right? I missed a move on Tesla. Does that mean I automatically go, all right, let's get in it? No, I go, okay, let's be real, right? Let's be realistic. What do I need to see to entertain a long play here on Tesla? I would like to see buyers our price come back down to the 20 here on the 2-minute. Maybe a little consolidation and allow that 1 hour to catch up. Okay. Until that happens, I'm sidelined. It is what it is. We're literally just getting tons of green candles here, and it's to be expected because we literally got a RBI off previous day open print. So I'm patient. We're coming into a level. SPY looks like absolute garbage, and it makes sense, right? Guys, we're trading at all-time high levels. Okay, these aren't the days that everything just works beautifully. We're coming into previous day high, and we're coming in the end of day. Buyers did just lose a massive battle right there, though. So I got my eye on shorts here on SPY. If we can get a little bit better criteria. Where's my entry? Where's my criteria? Yeah, the inverted chart looks absolutely terrible as well. Look at that. What's SPX look like? SPX, I mean, just really bearish. It does look extremely bearish. Look, open print, green bar that's ignored. And notice how the GBI is getting respected. It's been respected once, twice. Now we're coming in for the sell-off here. Let's see what happens at previous day high. Big chance we're about to break below it here and go into EOD. And like, if somebody's like, dude, I want to get in that, that's not a bad trade. Just put your stop at a reasonable spot, right? Like, just put your stop at a reasonable spot. I'm not going to take that. I'm going to stay a little patient here. But that is looking very bearish here. It looks like we're probably going to get a move down to EOD. It's maybe. Let's see. Tesla is just moving. Oh, there it goes. Look where the 1 hour is. The 1 hour is right there at that GBI. So I'm looking for a retest up in this level for a potential short play. Tesla ultra extended here from that 1 hour. Mega extended. Price action just still just really not that like it's not flowing that well. So patience. That's it. That's the name of the game. All right, let's see here. Tesla getting a pretty nice sell. A little nice pullback right here. I like it. Notice 5-minute trend's pretty healthy. Let me see upside targets here on Tesla to be a little bit more realistic here. All right, so next upside target, 33141. Then I'm targeting this guy, which is 33578. And then I will target that guy, 34290. Look at this. Bullish target. Okay. It's the top of that candle. Okay. That's very far away. But we're going to allow the market to tell us what's going to happen. No, I'm not in Tesla. I just missed my entry right there on Tesla. Missed it. And then I did not get in it. So now I'm just staying patient and waiting for the next. SPY's price action is garbage. Just really not getting anything, but I am leaning more towards puts. We're not there yet. The only reason I'm leaning towards puts is because we've gotten a rejection off the open with a moving average cross and a green bar that was ignored here. So we are starting to close outside of orb. So that's good. It's just we're getting a little bit of a battle here at the 20 EMA as well on the 1 hour. This is a very important level, guys. Look, what happened right here at 7 o'clock? Bounced right off it. What happened right here? We're coming into it. So, you know, once again, I'm not going to assume buyers are going to take it, but, you know, this is a very important level. It's lining right up with PDH and EOD. Tesla, if we get it RBI right here, I'm still not getting in it. It's just too damn far away from my 1 hour, so too extended. At this point, when I'm looking at Tesla, I just accept the fact that I'm probably not going to get into a trade on it for the next hour, but I'll be ready when it does come. It's just I've been trading for long enough to know it's just not worth. It's not at a critical level. It's just, I mean, yeah, it's at some targets, but it's at this point, it's just so damn extended. SPY, I mean, sellers are in control until further notice. That's why I like SPX too. Look at it just really shows a clean picture here. Battling that 20. I like to look at it too. Like if I was in short right now, what would I want to see? I really want to see sellers do this right here. See what they're doing? They're pushing price into that 20, and now it's about to snap. All right, so now I'm looking for maybe a pullback into that level for a short play. Probably going to miss it. All right, SPX just cooking through PDH right here. We got EOD as a downside target. How is this respecting Tesla? Let me see. Okay. All right, I'm going to hit the bathroom real quick. All right, we're getting that push. Sellers are definitely in control. Taking control of a critical level. PDH. 62751 is definitely it's going to be a magnet today. Okay, you guys see where I'm getting at? Larger time frame structure. This is definitely bearish. That 1 hour is definitely looking bearish. Price action just hasn't been that promising. We did get a green bar that was ignored. Happy I didn't get in it though, because there's this crazy liquidity snag right here. So now I'm just staying patient until further notice. We got ourselves a pretty big pocket here on Tesla. Dude, SPY is cooking right now. Look at this. Boom. It's tough. It's tough. It really is. I'm not gonna lie. It does get a little easier though, guys. Like I mean, you guys know I'm really like selective when it comes to like what I'm actually getting in. And if my criteria doesn't present the way I like and I don't get in the setup, It just is what it is. I'll take a GBI right here though. If I get a GBI right here, I'll take it short down to the low. Let's see if we get it. Also like that it's off pre-market low right here. It's at EOD. We're at the sweet spot we were talking about in the pre-market plan. I like how SPX right here, you can see it very clearly, how we have snapped below previous day high. And now we're looking to see what's going to happen next year. Probably just going to sell right off to 62751. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's kind of what happens too when levels get snapped like that. Look at that push. That's crazy. See? Straight down to 62751. But now we're starting, it's kind of getting a little unhealthy right here. SPX coming into that 50 EMA. Tesla is giving us that nice little rejection up here. Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad move to play puts into that 1 hour 9. But I just really don't like fighting the overall market conditions like that. SPY is sinking. Let's see. I got this target here. Let me see. All right, target right there. Boom. Okay, that's right into that target right there. Damn, what a good move, man. It was tough though. I couldn't get a good entry. Right, green bar. It was ignored. Like the criteria was there. I just couldn't get a clean entry. I mean, I could have went short, but the chop was just extensive. And just notice, like crazy move after it. I'm glad we didn't take it, because if I had went short right there, that candle would have wiped me. So I honestly, it looks great, but it is what it is. On to the next. So now I ask myself, what do I need to see to actually get back, get into this market? And right now it's kind of tough because there's no GBI all the way up until here, which means buyers will probably push price back up into this level here. And the 1 hour 9 is up here at PDH. So I'm definitely watching the PDH here to see if we could get a retest or something. All right, we're coming into that 50 here on SPX too. So let's see. Tesla is just allowing that 1 hour to catch up. I like it. I like it. I like it. Two-minute shows a pretty clean story here. Notice where the 2-minute 20 is as well. 2-minute 20 is up here at previous day high. So once again, you know, like it doesn't mean it has to go there, but that would be good area to possibly identify some opportunity. And we're at end of day here on SPX. So like it's very important who controls this here. Now the next question is, Josh, if you get a GBI here, are you going to enter? And honestly, this is the tough part. Probably not, because we're kind of extended from that 1 hour trend. So this, once again, guys, this is why I kind of like the principles I use. Sometimes this is what happens, and I don't trade for a little bit. And that's where, like, you guys see, I take that one trade and it ends up being a really good trade, but it takes a while, you know, because, you know, I want to see the 1 hour. I want the healthy 1 hour trend. I want the RBI GBI, right? Like, we have criteria that works extremely well, but like, if we only use it when we want, you know, then that's where I would find myself getting in those scenarios, trying to always make back what I've lost. All right, coming in at 50 there. Got a clean moving average cross here on SPX. Just kind of also weighing the overall context. We were above PDH and we fell below. That's really bearish. Interesting. Patience is key. I love seeing us come right into 62751 though. M Dizzy, you caught a short play. Great job, bro. Great job. Phenomenal job. That's a great short play. Tesla still just kind of hovering over here. Yo. What? You guys seen this? Look at that 2-minute candle. This thing's it's just gonna keep going. Look at this. That's crazy. Is there news? Yeah. The consumer sentiment is just really pushing the market downward right now. Coming into a key level right here, though. So, you know, and we're very extended. This is stuff that I definitely stay away from right here. And that's not to say that it's not going to just rifle down. It could literally drop, you know, a couple of dollars, especially when news is involved. You know, it just is what it is. But this is where I'm like, do I want to participate? Right? Like, is this the sort of market I want to be trading? And it isn't. I miss moves, but I don't get caught in. I'm no longer. You know what it was? Me and Darren used to talk about this, and Eric. Like, I'm done logging losing trades that don't meet criteria. There's literally like not a worse feeling than losing money, logging it, and like going, oh, dude, it didn't even fit any of my criteria. So like it's just not worth it to me. Even if I could get in really quickly and make some money, you know, and wrap this up, right? Like, I got to start getting ready for camping in like about, you know, 30, 45 minutes. Like, nothing more. I would want nothing more than to just get in and get out right now. But it's just not worth it, right? If it's not repeatable, I want nothing to do with it. The trend is healthy though on the 5-minute. Healthy 5-minute trend. This may continue here. There it goes. dude. All right, look at SPX though. We're just closing below end of day, closing below the 50 here. We just don't have no structure here to the downside. That's all right. Just staying patient. Staying patient. Yep. I agree, Darren. Dude, I 100% agree. Darren said it perfect. He said, I would rather blue ball myself and watch the market sell off than break my rules and have to sit with all that this weekend. Bro, that's the 100% truth. I could not have said that better myself. Like, yeah, it's selling off. Somebody's, but I can't compromise. I just won't. I can't do it. So let's see what happens. And this is the crazy part. I guarantee you that great opportunity is going to show, and I would much rather execute on that than just pull the trigger extremely quick here, make a quick 20% and get out. But anybody that's doing that, all the power to you. This thing's going. It's just if you hop in real quick and make some money, you're going to think that behavior works tomorrow and then on Monday. What's the 62751 critical level? Okay, let's check it out. 1 hour time frame. It's the open from right here, 7/15/2025. So if I go down to 7, okay, you see that, Steven? 62751 from 7/15/2025. It's just open print from that day right there. Falling below it is very bearish. Good. I hope we get super extended from that 1 hour right now. I hope we do. I hope it gets so extended, and then I can stay patient, wait for price to suck back up into it, and then short the hell out of the market with the proper 1 hour trend. Tesla, what you telling me, Tesla? Tesla, Fabio, that's my boy. All right, let's see. Tesla, where you at? Oh, cool. Tesla's still a little extended from that 1 hour right there. Probably going to suck back into it. I would love a retest here on Tesla's RBI. Look where it's lining up with. The 1 hour 9, red bar ignored off PDH. Give me a retest down there, and we're going to capitalize on some beautiful long plays. Watch. SPY selling off like crazy. I definitely could have traded SPY better. I could have been able to, after this crazy candle, and we closed outside of orb. I don't know. It's hindsight's 2020. I just if I'm not getting clear entry criteria, I'm just not trading it. And I don't want to come on a live and just not trade any of my criteria either. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, you're talking about this, M Dizzy? Well, you'll see, yeah, moving average cross. We got 3 of them back to back, and then we got the GBI, but the choppiness of the market, like look at the crazy. Then this candle would have wiped me out of it, right? I definitely could have gotten in on like maybe this candle, but it was just a decision. I was like, you know what? We're at previous day high. We're at end of day. I was kind of looking more for a retest into the green bar that was ignored. We didn't get it. And that's how it goes. And like, if you don't get it, it's gone. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. There's a moving average cross and there's a green bar ignored off the open. All right, let's see. All right, so Tesla's 2-minute cloud just fell apart there. There's not like a specific day where it loses value, right? It's a level that has a lot of volume. So the way I like to look at it is I'll know it's important when price comes into it and reacts to it. That's a great question. Steven said, how many days does open print hold value? At least 1 week. Yeah, at least 1 full week. Notice here on Tesla, we're getting that large gap here too between the candles and the moving average. Watching Tesla. Tesla just. Hold on. Is there any level here that Tesla is like playing off? Maybe. Like, look, I'm literally pulling an open print here from many weeks ago. Many weeks ago. And look, it's literally bouncing off it. So, Steven, right? That's a great example right here. Like in my mind, I'm going, is anything happening right here? That can justify like somebody taking control of the market? Is there a level here? So I just whipped out the 1 hour and went way back. And I'm like, all right, give me a level in between these levels right here. And it's that purple one. We got this low, we got this high and this high. So I just pulled an open print. All right, so now we're coming into 62751. All right, so I'm definitely going to be watching what end of day looks like on a retest. SPX, we're below that 50 EMA. And we're coming up in retesting EOD. Let's see, we get Tesla, we're getting a sell-off here. I'm watching Tesla when we retest that level. I'll be right back. All right. Okay. Let's see what we get. All right. Definitely watching this level here on Tesla. That'd be great. Very large sell-off up there, though, but the 1 hour is still pretty valid. I want to see that gap get closed a little bit more. See what that daily looks like here. Yeah, right up into that target. I'm going to make this level right here a different color. Make it yellow, and I'm going to call it critical. Here comes the snapback here on SPY. Getting some foul play here at the 50 EMA, Steven. Right? This is what I was telling you about with the 50 here on SPX. This is sort of stuff that you can, right? A lot of people seen us close below the 50 here and was like, oh, let's get in short. Let's get in short, right? And now they're being tested. VIX. I really don't watch it that often. Yeah, we got that 1 hour trend all the way up here. Unfortunately, if I get a GBI here, it's too extended for me. I won't be taking that GBI. It's too far away. What's Tesla doing? Tesla just inching its way back to its RBI. Look at that. Here it comes. Boom. Coming back into 32558. Selling pressure here is definitely going to be super bearish. SPY is literally just soaring. It's crazy. It is moving. I just don't like days like that. And it's just not, I guess what it is know your strengths and weaknesses. This thing's selling off like crazy. Look at that. Boom. Let's see if it breaks it. I'm watching Tesla when we come back here. Very large move up. Sellers showed a lot of control. I want to see buyers try over here. All right, SPY wouldn't quite give us the GBI right there. Not yet, at least. What's the low? Low is 62726. There it comes. We got 20 minutes left on this 1 hour. I mean, it could, if we get a GBI here, it very much could really sink heavy. We got 20 minutes left on the 1 hour. I'm going to stay away from it. Like, if anybody else takes it, I'm not hating on you. That's not a bad play. It's just, I don't like those plays. I really don't like them. I'm watching Tesla over here. They're killing flies over here. Yeah, look at that. And you know what? You know what the big thing about this, though, that we could talk about is look at that 5-minute trend. That 5-minute trend is just solid. It's solid. We're below 62751. This is like a testimony of what a healthy trend you can expect. Like, you see how the price is just continuing here. It's just continuing. Now we're coming up and retesting it. This is all valid. Like, this is the product of what a healthy 5-minute trend is. But we're just getting far away from the 1 hour. So I agree with you, Chris. This is where the market starts to get a little retarded. This is why I'm watching Tesla. We just came into the RBI. We got a much closer 1 hour trend here. It's just a little more my this is a little bit more of my game here on Tesla. Let's see what this looks like here. Tesla. Got a little gap here in between price in the 9 as well. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Todd. Tesla looks like it's. I mean, I just this is a massive pullback here. So I want to give it just a little bit. Yeah, SPY's still looking hella bearish. Very bearish. We just got a green bar that's ignored. Healthy 5-minute trend. This thing's probably going to continue. SPX, look how bearish. Dude, that looks so bearish. That retest right there off the 50, off end of day. Strong move here on Tesla. Yeah, Tesla retesting this orb right here. But the way I'm looking at this is like, but what's the retest look like? There's definitely some buyers trying. Seeing a good amount of green here on the time and sales, but not really seeing price move up. So that tells me that buyers are getting absorbed. Sellers could easily take this, especially with selling pressure on SPY. VIX dropping. I just want to see it pull up. I just want to see it chop around for a little bit, let that 1 hour catch up, and then we'll get the much better move. And everyone on my team knows these last couple of weeks, this is literally how the market's been. It's been, if you somehow aren't a part of that first initial move, we go into limbo for a little bit. And that's like, we allow this to go back and forth. We save our capital, we stay patient. And then we like, as price comes back to the level, that's where we then execute. I'm watching SPX and SPY here though. You notice on SPY, we didn't quite get the GBI either. It was close, but we didn't quite get it. Where's my 2-minute 20? 2-minute 20 has been getting respected pretty well. So let's see. All right, Tesla did get some buying here. Five, 8. Yeah, that's it right there. But with that crazy violent move up, dude, y'all know it. You get the move down, right? Like what goes up comes down. That's the snapback. And then the momentum, Tesla, this could end up selling off like crazy. We just got to let the market tell us. SPY, the green bar here. Pretty healthy 5-minute trend. Getting blue balled here on SPY like crazy. It's all right. It's all good. Like I try to go into every single day like, you know what? If I don't get what I'm looking for, it's completely fine. Boom. Boom. See ya. Oh, look at Tesla right here with the bounce. Look at this. Clean bounce right here on Tesla. Very, very clean. Let me see here. All right, so I'm looking for a little bit buying acceptance here on Tesla. I like that we just broke that previous high. I like that we don't have anything up until this candle right here. I like that we're bouncing off that level. I like that the 1 hour's closer. I like that buyers are trying to defend that EMA cloud as well. Bouncing off orb, and the most important is we're bouncing off the previous red bar that was ignored. So I'm looking. I want to try to get a little bit better of an entry. SPY is just sinking. Look at that 1 hour here on SPY. Thing is, we got 10 minutes left on this 1 hour, and then we're gonna have that very large pocket in between price and the moving average here. And so, I mean, shorts look great, but be careful with them. Be careful, anybody taking this short right here. Look at that retest here on the 2 minute, right off that RBI here on Tesla. All right, I'm looking for Tesla to kind of rip up, come back down, give me a nice little entry. We just closed back above the moving average too. That's definitely pretty nice. $30. All right, watching SPY here too. We got this level right here, this green bar that was ignored right here. This it's important to watch to see. I want to see if sellers can continue to defend this. I really want to see price come back up, get a little bit closer to that 1 hour 9. A reversal makes a lot of sense right now on SPY. Yeah, it does look like a bear flag, but I think it's more of a bear trap, Dizzy, because just the 1 hour extension. We're so far away from that 1 hour. To me, it just we couldn't. Well, honestly, until we break this candle here, sellers definitely still got the ball. Until we break 627.80. Coming in at 2-minute 20 on SPY. And look, SPX, we're coming and we're right at EOD here. We're coming right into EOD right here. This is key. This is key right here. Looks like sellers are going to try it too. Tesla, I just really like above that 32558. SPX too, being below that 50, we gotta stay below that 50. If sellers can't hold below that 50, we might see a rally today to the upside. Like anytime you fall below that 50 and you don't hold, you tend to get a rally. Yeah, it's retesting EOD. Sellers might take this right here. I just don't like this. I don't like this price action. I just don't like it. Don't. Maybe I'm overthinking it a little bit. But this is the thing. These are the principles I use every day. Like the 1 hour extensions, all that, and they work very well. It's once I make it a rule, it's something that works for me and I stick to it. And this is trading. Like this is a part of trading, like in my opinion, is being able to not compromise for certain things. But you got, there's obviously like that part, like, where you got to be looking at the price objectively, right? And you're not just like frozen doing nothing. But this just, I just can't short the market when I'm that far away from the 1 hour. Tesla with a great bounce here off the 1 hour. I just couldn't get a good entry there either. So we patient. All good. After yesterday's price action, if I don't trade today, that's completely fine. Obviously, I want to be able to put on a trade if it's there. But that's like the key with trading is being okay. Like if you're going into Friday and you've already made a good amount of money on the week, don't compromise your rules just to be green. Don't do that for anybody. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and if you know, and that's not to say a short play here was like bad. It's just I just didn't like it, and I missed my entry, and then you know, it got away from me. I'm watching Tesla for an RBI, and I will definitely go along. We may get it. Let's see. All right, buyers showing a little bit of strength here. Trying to. Coming up to EOD. Yeah, SPY. Look at SPX here at EOD. It's crazy. That is just wild right there. Look at that. Sellers just keep holding EOD right there. And they're holding the 2-minute 20. Look at that. Let's see though. We're at that critical level. We at that critical level right there. Let's see. Tesla holding that 2-minute 20. Yeah, there goes SPY right there. Nice little GBI right there. Off EOD. It's gone. Look at that. Boom. Boom. That's just so damn far, dude. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. I just can't. Not a bad play. If anyone takes that, that's a phenomenal play. I can't do it. I can't do it. It looks really good. Look at off EOD. It's probably going to continue. I done programmed my mind. To just, I can't do it. I'm watching Tesla here. Yeah, look at it. Todd. Oh my God, there it goes. Oh God, there it goes. If we close back below that 9-2, she's gonna rip. Yeah, she's gone. Let's see what a pullback looks like here. All you can do is laugh at this. You know what I mean? And in my mind, I have an idea of what it should be doing, and it's not doing it. That's on me. It's on me. But you know what? It's okay. It's all right. Like, you don't necessarily need to take advantage every single day and every play. I like how much it brought the 1 hour down though. So now I will, like, the 1 hour is now in somewhat vicinity. Let's see if we can get a pullback up into that level. Might get it, might not. SPX is cooking. Cooking. Damn. Yeah, it's probably going to go down to that 50 at least. At least. What time we got? 11. I'm watching Tesla. Notice here, we got the 1 hour 9 sucking up here a little bit on Tesla. That'd have been a great scalp play right there. I know my boy Todd probably smacked that. All my 2-minute time frame traders probably got that. Look at it, 2-minute 20. Boom. Boom. That was beautiful. That was nice. Very nice. Just not my cup of tea. And that's all right. Like it's like know what works for you, know what doesn't. That's all I gotta say. You know, like know what works for you, know what doesn't work for you. I just didn't like it. I wasn't liking it. Yeah, could we have gotten it? Absolutely. I could have gotten tons of these trades today. I didn't get one of them. But we ain't done. It's only 11 o'clock. Be careful, though. Let's see what that retest of that GBI looks like. Oh, Tesla. I'm taking a long on Tesla. Let me see. I really like that. Let's see. Hold on. I'm not in it yet. I'm not in it just yet. It's about to get in it. Didn't it? Hmm. 76, 74, 71, 69. Yo, where'd that volume come out of? So if I'm just weighing in my mind right here. If I long this on Tesla, my stop goes directly below this current candle. So I'm watching the 2-minute and I just want to, there's a lot of volume that came into the market. So I don't know exactly where that came from. So I'm not in the long play yet here on Tesla. All right. SPY getting that nice retest of that zone there. Watching to see if these buyers can continue to hold here on Tesla. I really like seeing the EMA hold there, hold there. Let me see here. Boom. I like how we retested that 1 hour 9 too. Yeah, this red bar's got to hold, right, Todd? If not, we're that 1 hour is extended, so it makes sense for a pullback 100%. That's why I didn't long it. I love that rule though you got right there though, Todd. You want Todd? So what Todd's talking about is like when you get a very large candle, half of that candle needs to hold, at least half. And it's not holding. Tesla looks pretty good here. I'm long in Tesla. I like the 5-minute trend. I like the 1 hour trend. I like the upside target. I'm just really not liking where my head's at today, honestly. I think it's more of a me thing. We did get this nice little RBI right here. We got the nice bounce off the 1 hour. And this is the reality of trading. You know what I'm saying? Like some days you just see it and it's just everything's on point. Other days you miss a couple moves, you start overthinking things. It's important to be able to kind of pull yourself away from the scenario when you're not seeing it correctly, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get these blinders on our eyes and we're like, okay, we start overlooking that information too much. This is why I love fitness so much. This is why fitness is so damn important to me. This is why I usually go to the gym, go get my mind right, and then come back and look at how the market's looking. Notice here on SPY, we got that fake out below. I'm watching for a retest up here at the 1 hour, and then I'll look to engage in some short plays. Tesla actually looks pretty good. I just I'm just not really liking where my head's at. So I'm going to hold off on that one as well. I'm going to hop off the live, guys. I got to go get ready to camp. I appreciate you all coming. Not really the best day as far as like spotting trades that morning kind of threw us off a little bit, but that doesn't mean anything, right? I'm just going to go get my head right, and I'm going to be updating in the Discord as we see opportunity. Okay. So guys, I love you all. Hope you guys have a phenomenal week. And remember, don't force yourself just to trade, right? If you're not liking what you're seeing, don't trade. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I took no trades today. No trades today. Not one. That doesn't mean that I won't in a little bit, though. So I'll keep an eye on the Discord, guys. I love you guys, and I will see you there. Peace.